While Glory was running around in yesterday's episode, here's what Shadowheart got up to in the Gauntlet of Shar.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored blood stain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly. You recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove themselves to Lady Shar. This one would put their skills of stealth and infiltration to the test.
Reach the other side to receive my gift.
Those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence. Looks like a trap there.
This one's pretty easy if you stick to the right side and pay attention. You can also use invisibility, but that's not necessary.
See what my touch can do.
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering. Another of Lady Shar's trials that her initiates must face. This one would challenge their combat prowess.
Vanquish your old life to receive my wisdom.
Teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back. I smell a trap. Keep low and quiet.
This trial is one that I actually think is way easier if it is only done by one person, because you only have one enemy to fight. And we can sneak up on her. Well, that only works if we actually hit her, but we'll be alright. Dang, one hit. Alright, Shadowheart. Meanwhile, Glory arrived back at the Gauntlet and did this.
The rat holds its ground. It almost seems defiant.
She'll extend a hand to the rat, showing she means no harm.
Curious little thing. I respect its pluck.
So, anyone read any good books lately?
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering. Another trial to judge the mettle of Lady Shar's initiates. This one would test their ability to navigate her sacred darkness.
Navigate the darkness to feel my embrace.
warriors were said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shar's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
There are a few different ways to get across here, but Shadowheart is using the Potion of Glorious Vaulting method and then just hopping on over.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
What's your gripe with Selûne anyway, Shadowheart?
She betrayed her sister and ruined the balance of things. Imagine turning on those who love you for your own glory.
Hey, she's standing right there.
Unseen as I was taught.
Shadowheart hit Spirit Guardians before heading in, since now she is silenced and won't be able to cast a spell, but she can continue concentrating on this one, so it's going to do a lot of the work for us here.
Have to keep going.
I'm glad I gave her the Warcaster feat because it's going to help with these concentration saving throws. Can she reach this guy? No. Oh, I've been meaning to switch out that mace. I keep forgetting. Alright. So, around the room there are a bunch of different buttons
Looks like a
and
trap.
traps on the bookshelves, but you really only need the book on this shelf. And the button on the right side closest to the door will be the one that opens the gate.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
That worked. The door's open. Trap.
What can silence the Nightsong?
And there you have it. Shadowheart's just gonna grab this spear and then head back out.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close.
Alright, now we're finally back with Glory, who was ready with a lay on hands charge for Shadowheart, and we're about to descend to the Nightsong.
Wait.
Glow will glance around.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
I felt something. A presence. What was it?
Lady Shar's presence. I felt her too. We're right where we need to be, under her gaze. This is the right path. Let's continue. This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations.
You show
end
great
is near.
potential. Do not falter.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.
Glory is still unsure about this whole thing, so even though she doesn't want to use the parasite, her curiosity is getting the best of her.
You feel your mind slip into Shadowheart's. But you are not the only one present. There is another, ancient, commanding, rendered from purest darkness. Shar.
Take my spear, step forward, and strike down the Selûnite.
As you command, Nightsinger.
Now go. Warm my blade with moon-crazed blood. And be wary of your companion. She pries in your thoughts.
That wasn't for you to hear!
Whatever you think you're going to do in there, forget it.
You will not stand in my way. Draw your weapon!
Shadowheart. Let's calm down. Just promise me we'll talk about it when we get in there.
Just remember what I said. Let me do what I need to.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Here goes nothing.
As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Lady Shar. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century.
You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shar's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justicia is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. You may yet have the chance to dissuade her from doing her duty, but not without risk to your bond, and Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Please, Shadowheart, don't do this.
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shar asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
This is wrong. But I can't afford to lose you. Do what you must.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
See? Don't do it, Shadowheart. Don't kill her. You'll regret it.
I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shar will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called Nightsong. The Nightsong is no more! Resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To kill Ketheric Thorm.
We need to leave. Lady Shar won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
If Shar is angry, she's being remarkably quiet about it.
That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Nightsong will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
Well chosen, Shadowheart.
The Nightsong will tear Ketheric to shreds. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'd pity the man who must bear the rage the Nightsong brings to bear. If that man weren't Ketheric Thorm. I bet Shadowheart's still wondering if she did the right thing. As for me, I haven't a shadow of a doubt.
Forgive me. I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the Nightsong. I heard Lady Shar's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Aasimar said. I tried to leave, but Shar blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
I'll be honest, I hoped, but I never thought you'd actually defy Shar. What was going through your head?
When Nightsong mentioned wolves, I felt my heart freeze. She knows things about me. She has the answer, and I don't even know the question yet. I know. It doesn't make much sense, does it? A whole lifetime of faith, of service, all gone because of a few words from a stranger. Until I hear what Nightsong has to say for herself, I simply won't know if I've ruined everything for no reason. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
But how are you feeling?
Do you really need to ask? I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The Shadowfell, Nightsong. I can think of little else.
Nightsong, she mentioned your fear of wolves, just like you shared with me. That's no coincidence.
That's not the first time you've made such a leap. I don't know. Maybe it's a Selûnite trick, or another way for Lady Shar to test my faith.
Nightsong will be able to give you answers when the time comes.
The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all.
Shar called Shadowheart nothing. But I know better than that. She is something. She is worthy. She is strong. She is Shadowheart. Nothing can take the her from her. Not even a goddess.
What a sweet man.
Shadowheart suffers. You might be surprised, but it pains me to see. Now, what would you ask of me?
Yeah, that actually does surprise me. Then, hey, why don't you join me? Help me watch her back in the fight tomorrow.
Make space, and my might is yours.
Gale could do with a rest.
Ready for battle!
You wanted something?
Just checking on you. Want to talk about the plan for tomorrow?
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
You know, if you're not feeling up to it, it's all right if you'd rather stay here in camp for now.
For the best, perhaps. More difficult for me to ruin things if I just keep out of the way.
What? No.
You wanted something?
Yeah. Can I please give you a hug?
Well, seeing as you asked so politely. That hit the spot.
Good. And you're coming with me tomorrow. I'm gonna need help watching Lae'zel's back.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, that hug mod might be the best thing ever created.